Hi everyone, welcome to Chaz's Lifestyle. In today's episode, I will be showing you how I create bourbon chicken, fried rice, and hibachi broccoli. Stay tuned.
Making hibachi at home is one of my family's favorite. Juicy and tender chicken thighs coated in a sweet bourbon glaze, perfectly cooked broccoli as the veggie, and classic fried rice seasoned to perfection. For the ingredients, I have chicken thighs that I pat dried. For the sauce, here's some soy sauce, hoisin sauce, granulated sugar. I also have the bourbon whiskey, freshly minced garlic and ginger, brown sugar, a little apple cider vinegar, chicken broth. For my seasonings, I have salt and pepper. I also have garlic powder and onion powder, a little soy sauce for the chicken, as well as parsley for garnish and scallion. For the fried rice, 2 cups of chilled rice, hoisin sauce, soy sauce, sesame oil, seasoning, salt and pepper, garlic powder, and onion powder, as well as the fried rice seasonings. And I have peas and carrots. For the hibachi broccoli, I have my broccoli freshly cleaned, softened butter for the broccoli and fried rice, soy sauce, salt, and pepper. Let's get started. So I'm going to start by seasoning my chicken thighs. I added a little oil as well as soy sauce for color. I'm going in with the garlic powder as well as the salt and pepper. Once I have all of that in the bowl together, we're going just to give it a very good mix. You want to make sure your chicken thighs are fully coated. All of my ingredients are listed down below in the description box if you're interested in making this recipe. Now I have my skillet preheated. You can use a cast iron if you like. I will be cooking my chicken thighs for 5 to 6 minutes on each side. As it's cooking, I am adding soy sauce for additional color and flavor. While my chicken thighs are cooking, I will start on my fried rice. In a preheated wok on medium-high heat, I added oil. I will start by cooking the peas and carrots. You want to mix it very well and cook for about 2 minutes. After about 1 to 2 minutes, I will be turning my heat down to a medium heat, placing the peas and carrots to the side, and I will scramble 1 egg. Now, I like my eggs pretty fluffy. I don't want them overcooked since we are using it for fried rice, so be sure to continue to stir and just let it cook and do its thing. As you can see, it's fluffy, it's bright, it's ready to go. I'm adding in my chilled rice. So I'm just chopping it up because it is chilled. That is the key, is to chill your rice because you want it to cool off before using. So I'm just incorporating those vegetables, the eggs with the rice. Here I'm adding some softened butter. This is about 2 tablespoons, as well as the hoisin sauce. What I love about the hoisin sauce, it doesn't just add amazing flavor, but it helps get that perfect color we all love. So you want to mix that up very well for about additional 2 minutes. Add your soy sauce, season to taste. I'm adding the garlic powder as well as the salt and pepper, and I will be adding half of that fried rice seasoning mix. Now I am going to fluff my rice. As you can see, I'm not stirring it too hard. You don't want your rice to be mushy, so the key is to fluff it as it is frying. My heat is on a medium-low heat. Now my chicken is done on one side. Look how beautiful that color is. That's exactly what we want for bourbon chicken. So I will be flipping it over and cooking it for an additional 5 to 6 minutes. While the chicken is continually cooking, I will go ahead and check my rice. So as you can see, the rice is pretty much done. It's to my liking, so I will be adding it to a plate. And I will cover it with foil to keep it warm because I will be using this wok to make the hibachi broccoli. Now my wok is still hot on a medium-high heat. I will be adding in oil. Once the oil is hot, I will add the broccoli, Next, I'm adding the softened butter. Season to taste, I'm adding a slight bit of salt and pepper and a dash of water, about 2 tablespoons. This will ensure that it's perfectly cooked with a slight bite to it. Give that a very, very good mix. You want to make sure that butter is coated on the broccoli as well as the seasonings. I'm covering it and let that cook for 5 minutes. So in the saucepan, I will start on my bourbon sauce. I'm adding in oil as well as the minced garlic and ginger. I'm only going to saute the garlic and ginger until it's fragrant, so about 30 seconds. You don't want the minced garlic or ginger to burn. Now I'm going to pour in the soy sauce, and I'm mixing as I go. Next, the chicken broth. You can use water as well. And I'm adding the hoisin sauce. Give that a very good mix. Sprinkling in the granulated sugar. The pinch of apple cider vinegar. Now I'm sprinkling in the brown sugar. Now it's time to pour in that bourbon whiskey. And my heat is on a medium-high heat. I want to bring this to a slight boil. I'm adding in parsley for color, mixing that. Now my chicken is pretty much done. As you can see, it's beautiful, it's juicy. We're going to cut that off and take it out. My broccoli is done. Add a little soy sauce, give that a quick toss. Turn my heat off so it doesn't overcook. So I am adding a cornstarch slurry to thicken my bourbon sauce up. That is key. I love a cornstarch slurry. It slightly thickens the sauce to perfection. I'm going to bring that up to a boil, but first we're going to chop up that chicken. You see how juicy and tender that is? Oh, y'all, you know I had to take a piece to taste test. Oh, yes, it was so good. I will be adding that chicken to the sauce, and I'm going to turn my heat up back to a medium-high heat to bring it to a boil. You want it to thicken up very well. Once it thickens up, go ahead and cut it off. You want to serve immediately while it's hot and fresh. If you like this video so far, please be sure to give me a like, comment any other recipes or topics you'd like to see from Chaz's Lifestyle, and subscribe if you aren't a part of the family already. Also, shout out to all my new subscribers and my OG subscribers. I thank you so much for tuning in to Chaz's Lifestyle. I hope to see you back here again. Give yourself a shout out. Let me know on my channel who you are, what's your name, where you're from. If you decide to make this recipe, be sure to tag me on Instagram at Chaz's Cuisines Story. See y'all next time.